Hello, this is Michaela, or Studious Octopus, and I'm here finally doing my July 2016 UK GlossyBox unboxing. This is the mid-month of summer and I'm expecting some summery type of products. It just arrived this morning in the post, so I'm just going to get right into it. So this is a regular pink box this month, and we have our cards on the outside of the box this month. This one is a advert for the Luna Cinema, which chances are will be something in London, so it probably isn't particularly interesting to me. And then we have our card, which has a recipe on the outside, or is this our bonus card? Dear Glossy is really excited to share an exclusive summer recipe from a debut food and beauty book, Eat Beautiful, right? So this is just a bonus from Wendy Roll. It is a courgette and brown rice spaghetti recipe, but obviously also it's really an advert for her new beauty and food book. But if you're interested in that kind of stuff, that might be interesting. So let's open up the box. We have our card on top, regular wrapping, and there are the box contents. So let's have a read of the card. Dear Glossies, summer is here. Not only have we edited the best of beauty products to achieve a sun-kissed glow in the safest way possible, no sun required, we've also included an exclusive skin-loving recipe from Eat Beautiful, the new book from Wendy Rowe, one of the best makeup artists in the business. Try it and share your efforts with us at GlossyBox UK. Next month it's our 5th birthday and we're celebrating with a special collaboration with Ray Feather, the designers behind some of the most beloved accessories as worn by the fashion set and celebrities alike. We can't wait for you to join the party. Evie Leatham, editorial director. And I'm going to do a quick mention here, our August sneak peek. Just for the 5th birthday of GlossyBox, we are going to get a choice of MUA palette. There are 4 to pick from. I've already received the email to pick because they quite like to do it quite early on. If you are definitely a subscriber and you haven't received this email, or it might have gotten spammed or something, there is actually a direct link you can use, which is the Experience GlossyBox one, and I'll put the link to that below if you weren't aware that you got to pick for your August box. You can fill it in that way. But yeah, there are 4 palettes to pick from. One is the Heaven and Earth palette, I know, which I didn't pick because I have that one. I picked the silvery sort of one rather than the 3 of them were quite warm toned, and I had quite a few warm toned palettes, so I wanted to pick something very different. But anyway, we'll get into actually this box right now, and I think this is our first product here. Let's show it off there for a bit, and this was last month's sneak peek, the UTurn. So UTurn and Tone Nourishing Night Cream. As life gets busier, our beauty routines are getting easier with innovative products that work while you sleep. This clever concoction combines all you need, surely, from a night cream. Think hydrating hyaluronic acid, a cocktail of vitamins and potent antioxidants to help skin repair, with the golden colour you'd expect from a gradual tan. Plus it won't stain your pillow, and the odourless formula means you won't wake up to a biscuity tan smell in the morning. And its RRP is £12.50. Back of this says all our products this month are full size, so I'm just going to assume this is full sized as well. So its RRP is £12.50 and you get 25 millilitres with it, which is actually pretty standard for sort of a slightly more expensive night cream type product. So this is specifically for your face rather than a full body one. It does come with a nice little safety silver seal there, which I'm going to unseal now. And the product as it comes out is actually just this white cream here, which yes, just has a what you would expect regular sort of moisturising cream look, and there's not sort of distinct noticeable colour at all on the hand. So this is very much a slow tan, gradual tan, build up tan type product. I think like Dove and a couple of other brands do a similar, quite affordable product where it's as you're using it over time that you're actually building up what looks like quite a natural tan, which I've never used that type of product before, and I have actually occasionally been tempted to try one. So this will be interesting, and I am totally going to use it. So the directions are to apply to the face, neck and décolletage, essential skincare routine, embroider the eyebrows and blend carefully around the hairline, so you be careful around the sun, and wash hands after use so it doesn't stain your hands either. And they also recommend you do a patch test, so I suppose I'll see how it goes using it on my hand for a second there. And no, it doesn't particularly have a smell beyond smelling like a regular moisturising cream, so that will be interesting to use. So there we go. That was the UTurn and Tone, which is going to be a face night cream moisturiser gradual tanner type product, and that was £12.50. So next up is another Hawaiian Tropic item. That's this one here. Oh dear. It's a lip gloss. I'm not hugely fussed about lip glosses, but we'll see. So this is the Hawaiian Tropic. If I say I can get it to focus specifically on the product and not my face. Can we do it? Hawaiian Tropic's Island Berry Lip Gloss, SPF 25, which is a good high SPF. Be warned, the tropical scent instantly transports you to far-afield holiday spots, while the non-stick formula provides 12-hour moisturization. Advanced UVA and UVB protection means this is all you need to protect and more importantly, to perfect and more importantly, protect lips from the sun's rays, which is why it comes with the Skin Cancer Foundation's recommendation. So this is another full-size product. It is 20 millilitres. It is actually a pretty big lip gloss. That's like hand-sized. And its RRP is $6.99. So we've just actually had fairly recently a Hawaiian Tropic item. They're fairly affordable skincare plus SPF type products. I've been using the Hawaiian Tropic SPF that we got, and it's been acting fine with my skin. I've had no reactions or anything like that. Just gonna blob a bit out. There it is just on the hand, which is a sort of pinkish toned lip gloss, but when you actually rub it in, it does actually sheer out a lot. This isn't particularly going to give you a lot of colour. It also actually doesn't feel particularly thick and particularly glossy and gloopy. It's like having sheared it out there properly. That doesn't feel that much more sort of on your skin as, you know, a normal lip balm, let alone a lip gloss. So I think actually wearing this sheared out, it will be quite wearable. I don't think I would wear it thickly on the lips because I'm not hugely a fan of a lip gloss, but it's a nice generous size, and it is SPF 25 because you want to skin protect all of you, not just your sort of regular face skin and body skin. It also smells quite nice. It is like the SPF that we got earlier, which had kind of a tropical smell. It's kind of like a cross between that and like sort of red jelly sweets or red laces maybe. But it's pleasant enough. It doesn't smell too artificial. So I had kind of mixed feelings. On the one hand, maybe I would have preferred it to not be a lip gloss, but it also doesn't feel that much like a lip gloss. So I probably actually will still give this a go and see how it goes. So that was the Hawaiian Tropic Island Berry Lip Gloss SPF 25, which was worth $6.99. What is next? Is that this thing? Yes, it is. Here we go. This is the Icona Milano Emotion Allowed Mascara. Forget smudges. Whether your summer is spent in the city or by the beach, this mascara is water, sweat and humidity resistant, making it a faultless choice for any occasion. The intense colour gives lashes a bold look, and the rich, creamy formula is buildable so you can define lashes during the day and create an amped up false lash effect when the sun goes down. And this is full size again, because everything says it is full size. It is worth £13.04. the sort of strange amounts that products have occasionally usually just means they are converted from another price, and it's not really an English product necessarily. It is 10 milliliters. It's quite a nice big chunky sized mascara, very generous in size, and yes, this says it is made in Italy. Waterproof mascara. I quite like the packaging. It's a minimalist and kind of sort of black and white chic, I think is the idea. You have a very fuss-free, oh god, I don't think I can open this up. And you have a very fuss-free sort of straight packaging, not ergonomically made, but it is a nice big size to hold on to. And there it is there. So we have a pretty standard, more traditional style fibery mascara wand, where it's not the sort of silicone or plastic type, though it's not very thick. And yes, the formula looks like it is nice and thick and like it would be good at coating your lashes. And as it says, you'll be able to wear this either just using a little bit or making it sort of coated extra and extra and extra to give you a thicker, fuller lash effect. I'm still currently using through a mascara that I haven't finished yet, so I will have to see if I can get to this to actually give you my first impressions on it. But it's always nice to have a mascara, I think, and a mascara that I've never heard of before, a brand that I've never heard of before. I actually quite like trying new brands, so that's that. This is the Icona Milano Emotion Allowed Mascara, RRP 1304. What is next? It's this thing here, which is a hairbrush. This is the Hairon Detangle brush. Hair is more vulnerable to breakage when it's wet. This ergonomically designed brush fits into the palm of your hand to carefully detangle wet hair without snagging and tugging. It's also great for natural hair extensions that need a gentle touch and will keep dry hair tamed too. It's the perfect size for any handbag. Again, full size, and this RRP is $6.99. We also have our first code, I think, yes, which is if you go to hairon.co.uk using the code GLOSSY, you'll get 30% off your next purchase if you like this or you see sort of other ones in their line that you want. So obviously, if you're aware of the product, this is sort of just another version of the Tangle Teaser brush, which I have occasionally been tempted to get myself as well, but I've never sprung for one, but I'll have to see if I actually like them. Instructions wise on the packet, it just says made to safely detangle natural hair or extensions without snagging or tugging, and the brush is ergonomically designed to fit in the palm of your hand. Let's test that out. It is actually quite a nice size, and yeah, you can hold on to it. And actually, I just came out of the bath earlier before the post arrived, so I guess I can give this a go. Okay, that seems pretty good actually. It is a bit strange just sort of using something like this because I'm not used to using a traditional brush, I guess, but that seemed perfectly usable. There we go. It was the Hairon Detangling brush, RRP $6.99. And I think it has a pretty standard design. It's not revolutionary or anything like that. It might even be a cheaper dupe than the Tangle Tease Detangler one, the sort of branded one that everyone recognizes. I'm not quite sure how much those are in comparison, but there we go. I'll have to give this more of a go over the next few weeks. And finally, we have this blank canvas F20 flat topped brush cosmetics brush. So the short, dense synthetic fibers make this brush ideal for applying liquid, cream or powder makeup. For a flawless HD finish, buff foundation into skin and complete with a dusting of bronzer. This is a full-size makeup brush. Its RRP is £11.95. It also comes nicely plastic wrapped to keep it nice and clean in the box. I'll just open that up now. So it has a plasticky, sort of glittery handle, but it feels nice and thick and sturdy, and it has the brand and the brush number here written on it. Not that it's focusing for me. There we go, Blank Cosmetics F20. It has a golden ferrule there, which also has a blank canvas printed on it. And yes, we've got a dual fibre style brush where it has these thicker, firmer, sturdier, darker bristles on the top, and then the end of it should feel quite nice and soft. It feels actually really nice and soft and very dense. It's not a particularly wide head. This probably wouldn't, it's not like a really big powder brush. It's might take a little bit longer maybe, I don't know, to apply things to your face with this, but I suspect it would be more precise maybe. Again, like the Detangle teaser, I've never heard of this brand before. This might be a really nice company. I know nothing about blank canvas cosmetics. It seems on the face of it like a nice feeling brush. It's got a nice length of handle actually to fit in your hand. You can see how big it is there, as big as the hand. It's nice and comfortable to hold, and actually generally I have been happy with the brushes I have received from GlossyBox. But that was the blank canvas cosmetics brush there, a full-size face makeup brush for general application worth £11.95, and you could probably use this for a lot of different tasks. So that was the complete box there, and I'm just going to tot up how much the box was worth and get back to you. Okay, and we're back. So the final box value for this, the July 2016 UK GlossyBox, was £51.47, and this was for 5 full-size items, and I think overall I am actually quite happy with the selection in the box. We had some type of items that are not particularly revolutionary, and we've definitely had before, but it's hardly not nice to get a new lip product, a new mascara, and a new makeup brush, and all of these seem like quite nice looking items, and I'm going to try using them up. And then we have some newer type items like a gradual self tanner and a hair detangling brush, neither at least that I have had in my box before, which is quite nice. And there's also some brands that I have heard of before and brands that I haven't heard of before. So overall I do actually think this is a nice selection of items and a nice high value, but I do always say that I like to get across, £51.47 is obviously much higher than the £13.25 I pay for my subscription, and that is, I think, the maximum that you can pay per month per your box. There's some ways to get them slightly cheaper, and you can obviously have free boxes, but it always will be whether you feel like it's worth it. Do you feel like this brush is worth £12, or this mascara is worth, how much was the mascara? £13, whether or not the box feels worth it to you. I still really like it. Specifically, I like the products that I got this month, but I also just like the idea of having something nice each month as a surprise. And just to end it, I just wanted to repeat again, so next month's August box, it is going to be GlossyBox's 5th birthday box, which should hopefully mean it will be a super nice box, but we're also getting to pick our MUA palette. And again, look out for your email. I use the link below if you don't think you got that email and should let you pick one of the 4 palettes. And I am super looking forward to that, and I will see you again next time. So I bought these quite a few months ago now, maybe 4 months ago, possibly a little longer. It's just giving us all the basics, and yes, we are
that went well.
running this Final Fantasy 13 on the PC, which